Welcome to Casualwatergolf. I've got a special one for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you my trip to the Omega European Masters at the Sierre Golf Club in Crans-Montana, Switzerland. For those of you that haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. Hit the notification icon to also get notified when new videos get released on here. The Omega European Masters is a DP World Tour sanctioned event. For those of you that don't know what the DP World Tour is, it is the European PGA Tour, or the European equivalent of what you guys have on the States as the PGA Tour. I was lucky enough to attend this year, and let me tell you, the views at this golf course are stunning. I rock up and I get my pass and proceed to the first tee to watch a few tee shots. And I start getting goosebumps. I start imagining what it would be like if I was the one hitting those tee shots. What it would be like, or the life of a professional golfer. Oh, it's simply amazing. And I think these guys are incredibly lucky to be doing this for a living. I then go to the practice green and I immediately spot Danny Willett. For those of you that don't know who Danny Willett is, he has a green jacket to his name. He's a Masters Champion, so he's one of the best golfers out there over the last few years. Now, what was really intriguing for me was Danny's practice or putting practice session. All he did was focus on 4 to 5 footers for quite some time, as you can see here. He just did this repetitively non-stop. Now, notice the tee on the right-hand side in the green there. Now, what he did next, or this practice putting drill, is definitely what I'm going to be trying. He put a tee down, and from 4 or 5 footers, he just started aiming at this tee. Now, if you think about it, the tee is so small, so if he nails this, you can imagine what it would be like putting in real life competition. The hole is much larger than this, so I think that's a good drill for me. So that's something I learned on that trip. I then head off to the driving range to watch the pros hit a few balls. It is indeed a thing of beauty to watch these guys swing a golf club, and the sound the ball makes coming off the face. For those of you who have watched my previous videos, you can see the pros leveraging the use of TrackMan or a simulator. Club data is absolutely necessary for feedback. If you haven't watched those videos, go ahead and click the link now, because I guarantee you it gives you a wealth of information on how you can improve your game and drop at least 2 to 3 shots just by practicing more intelligently and using a TrackMan simulator for feedback. It doesn't have to be TrackMan, it could be Foresight's GC Quad or FlightScope, whatever you can get your hands on, just to get club data. So after some light refreshments at the Players Lounge, I decide to then go and walk around the course and take in the scenery. And let me tell you guys, some of the views here are to die for. The 7th hole is picturesque. And for those of you that haven't been to this golf course, I'd recommend you, it's a must-see for you guys when you go down here. So after all this was done, then it was time to actually watch the golf. And because Crans is so high up in the mountains, the ball travels 10% further. So that's interesting. So if I hit my 4-iron 200, 210 carry, it's going to be 230 carry there. So I watched an interview, I think, which Danny Willett did earlier in the week, and he was quoted as saying that you have to learn how to flight your ball, because apparently if you flight your ball lower, it's easier to control the distance and compensate for the 10% extra yardage. Here is Matt Wallace, and let me tell you, this boy can stripe it. He is some player, and he's quite passionate about missing shot putts, as you can see here. This other guy's kind of showing Matt how it's done. It's not that difficult. The one thing I really noticed about this course though is that it is there for the taking if your short game is on point. It's pretty tight in some places, out of bounds to the left, out of bounds to the right. Some individuals took more 3-woods than actual irons. But the one thing that I seemed to notice for those of them that scored well was their short game, which was impeccable. Now beware, for those of you that do not have an idea on what course strategy is and hit drivers everywhere, you will shoot somewhere in the region of 100 and 100 plus. So be clever and course strategy is key in terms of scoring on this golf course. After all the golf, it was time to focus on the village and the entertainment activities available. Now, these Porsche vehicles are, whew, again, I cannot stop saying the word beautiful in this video. Everything about this place is amazing and stunning, and the cars on display, if you were a petrol head like me or like the finer things in life, you would have enjoyed this place. The cars were beautiful, different colors, all available. If you're interested, you can actually go in them. The only thing is they didn't let me drive them away, so quite disappointed about that. The other vendors available were some clothing vendors, mostly J. Lindbergh, and then you have some of the travel vendors. So quite a massive variety of golf travel vendors at this event. You had the Andalusia Golf and Travel team, and I think you also had the PGA Catalonia team. So it was really nice to get an idea of what they offer, because some of these locations are 5-star locations and they're not as expensive as you think. So go check them out. For some reason, if there's a golf simulator anywhere in the vicinity, yours truly will find it. I immediately put a golf club in my hand and I went for the nearest the pin contest. As you can see, I came pretty close on that shot. I think I ended up getting it within a foot, but someone else beat me. Someone was actually closer, so just my luck. Did you know that if you want to participate in the Omega European Masters Pro-Am, you can actually do so via an e-tournament on TrackMan? So again, that's another reason for you to go find out where you can go at your local TrackMan facilities, which I would recommend if you're in anywhere in Northwest London is the North London Golf Academy, and you can qualify there. So for 2023, you could find yourself playing on this golf course with the likes of Matt Wallace and Danny Willett. My last stop was at the clubhouse, where I was welcomed with open arms. As you can see, the people here are quite friendly. The clubhouse is also very lovely and boasts of a proper restaurant with a vast wine collection. I think they have something downstairs, I would imagine, as well. The past champions wall is also a testament to the rich history of this golf club. The winner of the golf tournament was Tristan Lawrence, and he won in a playoff against Matt Wallace. Congratulations to Mr. Lawrence and commiserations to Matt. Mr. Lawrence walked away with 340,000 euros, I think. Not bad for 4 days' work. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go and subscribe, and also hit the notification icon to get notified when new videos get released on here. Stay safe, people.